Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at the garden for 2019 and see all that work we did last week on the wheel horse. So let's take a look and show you the multiple things that we got accomplished yesterday. So if you remember from last week, we had the wheel horse out and we plowed everything over. But I got everything ready for planting. I put a row of onions here. These are Spanish onions. She loves to walk on this because it's all soft. And then I've got a row of peppers. I'll take you to show you what these are. So here's our yellow onions. I always like doing these videos because you'll get to see what things look like the beginning of June. And then when we get just a month into this, you'll see how much everything has grown. These are Cubanelle peppers. I really like these. They're a sweet pepper and they're multicolored. You'll get greens, reds, and oranges. I have a row of those. And then here, I've kind of changed how I've done things. This row, it's about 6 or 8 pickles. So I'm going to have, because this is the west side, so I'll put my fence here for the pickles. And I've got a row of green peppers that go right here. And this is something new. These are the Thai hot peppers. So I'm pretty excited to grow those. I've never grown those before, but I've got about 3 of those plants. And then 2 jalapenos. And I was starting to run out of room, so here I have cauliflower. So here I've got cauliflower, and then I also have, I think, some broccoli up there, or Brussels sprouts. Yep. Man, it just keeps raining. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Can't get away from it. And this whole area that's normally been tomato plants, and has been beets, and has been kale, and I've decided this year to do something different. So I am growing acorn squash, and I'm growing spaghetti squash. So they will just fill this whole area in. They overwinter really well, so those will be really good. But they'll fill in this whole area here, which will help keep the weeds down, and then also let that soil and all the microbes do their thing. And then here's this other row here of cauliflower. I got a lot of cauliflower. You can see I put all this in here. It's a whole row of those. And then this, I haven't grown cabbage in a long time. This is late season cabbage. It's 85 days. And I've got 3 or 4 plants, four of those plants. Maddie loves to root around in there, mice and whatever else. All right, so this is the main garden. This garden also, I got a bigger area over there. Let's go up and take a look at the pumpkins. So this area over here is usually where I park the boat for the winter. And the grass didn't grow underneath it. So what I decided to do was rototill it because it was good soil and it was good and deep. And this is where our little pumpkin patch is going to be, which a buddy of mine from high school found me on Facebook. And he challenged me to a pumpkin growing contest. So I'm doing these Howdens, which will grow to, I think, 30 pounds. Where is it listed? 20 to 30. 20 to 30. So we got to see if we can't do a little bit better. So this will grow in this whole area here, but the main thing is it gets full sun. And that's really what I needed. And that garden down there, as you can see on the right, it's shaded by a couple big ash trees. What needs to happen, the garden needs to come this way. But as you can see in the last video, I ripped up my sprinkler lines because there's all kinds of sprinkler lines here, so it's kind of got to stay there. So this is the second garden, the pumpkin patch, and now we're going to go over here to the third garden, which I've used in the past. And this doesn't get a lot of sun. This is on the northwest side of the house, but this gets afternoon sun. And what I have here is my broccoli. So I have some more cauliflower, and I have broccoli. This Pac-Man broccoli does really, really well. And when I've planted broccoli here, I've gotten multiple heads. It loves the shady area with the late afternoon sun. Just does really well here. So we're going to put down 10-10-10 fertilizer on the top and get some lime, down time release lime in the soil on top as a top dressing. Broccoli really likes that. The last thing I have to do here is plant this kale, and that's going to go right along here in this row. Moved the wood rack over there yesterday. That was a job. So just a quick update today on all the work that we did last week on the wheel horse, plowing, tilling everything over, and now we've got everything. I spared everybody watching me plant. So now we've got everything planted, we know what's in there, we have a lot of different vegetables, and so in about a month I'll do another update to this. You'll get to see how everything has transformed and the garden has grown and how everything is kind of overfilled and taken over. Because usually about a month, by the end of June, you'll really see how things take off. Make sure, if you like these types of videos, that you, 1, subscribe, and 2, ring that bell. So I appreciate everybody for watching, and we'll see everybody in the next video.